Hey everyone, today I want to do a review of this amazing book, The Art of Mulan. This is great from an artistic standpoint if you're a fan of the movie, if you're a fan of Disney. Very well produced with a lot of references, both in text and artwork and the names of the artists and so on. The book is divided into four parts. So the mythic journeys of Mulan goes more into the history, then the journey of discovery, all the travels that the team did to understand more of the culture, the people, costumes, locations, and so on, and all the research done as well. The journey of production, the big bulk of the book, and the journey and a wrap up of everything. So as I said, very well illustrated, lots of beautiful pictures, starting the production and goes into the mythic journey. So gives a little bit of historical context of everything, some of the tales, some of the poetry, the where do you want to look, how you want to adapt, what kind of stories do you want to put together, what kind of lens and distortion and exaggeration do you want to do on this. So you want to adapt to a movie format with the Disney style. So how you can do that. A lot of visual development, early visual development. This one from Peter de Sèvres and so on. Chen Yi Chang. So a lot of explorations of how things can look in the end of the movie. Alex Nino, Floyd Norman. So a lot of big names in the animation industry that we've seen all over, and you can also research those if you haven't seen. Great references for your studies and for your production as a whole. The VFX is super beautiful as well. We're going to see more of that coming up. So a lot of early on explorations. And then we get to the journey of discovery. So some of the locations, especially, this is by Hans Bakker. Hans Bakker, in his book Dream Worlds, also discusses a lot of this. I'll have a review here on the channel as well, coming soon. If you're seeing this and it's not up yet, but it will be here at some point. More examples of the locations, specific cities and regions, where should the story go, and some key point locations. Do we want to include them? How do we want to include them, and so on. This is some of the discussions that they go through over here. More day-to-day life and culture, what happens, how they do it, what kind of props they use, and once again, more locations, both natural as well as architectural landmarks that need to come in a story. So everything really well thought out and researched before they get to production. And of course, they probably have more research going on when they get to, and they are doing the final concepts and so on. Beautiful painting. I would love to know more. This is by Hans Bakker as well. I would love to know more about the medium, probably gouache or some kind of acrylic. If you do know, please share in the comments as well. This one is beautiful as well. David Wang. I don't know this artist. I should research as well. Hans Bakker once again, and more. If you've seen my review on the framed environment design book by Marcos Matteo Mestri, you see these orthographic designs, not only for the architectural landmarks, but for day-to-day buildings that people use on a daily basis. So a lot of beautiful artwork. Do read the text as well, so that you can have a better understanding of what they're talking about in one side, as well as what they were going through back then. A lot of animation explorations as well. This is a style guide like Hans Bacher from Hans Bacher. You can see more of his mindset and tools and so on in his book Dream Worlds. I'll have a link here in the description as well. A lot of the characters and character explorations and animation, personalities. We'll get to the main characters later on. So more side characters here. The VFX, as I said, beautiful shape language exploration. Highly recommend getting some still frames from the movie and studying them. It's beautiful work. And getting to know the artists that did them as well. You can get all the references in here. So more character, the relationship between the characters and that exploration, how we're going to convey emotion. A lot of the storyboards and layouts for the paintings that are going to come, and the stills and the animation, each frame and the relationship between the characters once again. So it goes really deep into the production. Each artist involved having a say. A lot of the text is quotes from the artists themselves. It's very interesting. Oh, the main characters, as I said, they are side characters, but they are all throughout the story. So I consider them to be mostly main characters. And all the explorations here. So great book. If you love the movie, if you love Disney, definitely a must-have. I think it was out of print for some time, and now it's back in print. And finally, the final remarks. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it got you inspired to study more, research more of different cultures, and so on. So have a good one. Take care. See you on other videos.